Welcome to Get Real, the show for the reality obsessed and stans of the Hulu realityverse.
I was dripping sweat before I even started.
I was like, oh damn.
I'm your guest host, Amanda Hirsch. Joining me today is Dancing with the Stars finalist Dylan Efron. The hits?
There was definitely some rumors. I haven't even talked about this, but
Dylan. And 2025 Len Goodman Mirrorball champion Robert Irwin to talk about Dancing with the Stars, the next pro.
You can be the best dancer in the world, doesn't mean you're going to be the best pro.
Crikey!
Okay, there we go.
Nailed it. It's time to get real. How long haven't you seen each other in?
yeah, we saw each other in February.
February.
Oh, that's a bit.
Because we just missed each other on tour, like just missed.
Yeah.
And it was crazy. It was crazy what we were talking about. The connection, the Oregon connection was really interesting.
You're right, our moms.
So yeah.
Wait, what is the Oregon? You can't
you
speak
played
in a
Eugene.
code here.
You played in Eugene, Oregon, which is where my mum grew up, which is like her hometown. It's kind of a second home for me, and I was really bummed I didn't play the show in Eugene.
So
I have family in Eugene too. So my aunt and uncle are out there. When I was a kid, I remember my uncle gave me and my brother a signed autograph from his dad.
What?
My uncle did his like surgery on his shoulder when he was probably wrangling a
crocodile popped it out or something.
Wait, that's crazy.
Yeah, so that's a
and then
cool
you
connection.
I performed there, and then somehow my mom lived in Eugene at the same time as your mom, so she was aware of her. There's a lot of weird history in Eugene between us.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
You guys were meant to be.
Yeah, awesome.
I love that. By the way, like I knew there was a bromance, but I think to sit here and feel it, and both of your eyes, I'm not kidding, have a twinkle. Like they're glistening. Like I'm telling you, this is real. You need to be in the room.
I think for me, like what was so cool is I felt like when I did Dancing with the Stars, I was entering such a foreign space. Like so I think we both agree with that.
Yeah.
Such a removal from reality for both of us. And I think it was cool to talk to someone who's like into conservation, like free diving and surfing and all the same stuff.
Tight
I'm like
line rope walking.
Yeah.
Well, it felt like a little dose of home. Like you're an Aussie basically.
Yeah.
Like you're basically
honorary.
Aussie.
My brother is for
Have
sure.
you been?
Yeah,
A lot.
Yeah.
And by the way, that's the highest compliment I can give someone. To say you're an Aussie, like that's big. That's big.
Well, I love that you're both here today.
I'm so excited to talk to you.
And
Thank you.
watched the first episode of Dancing with the Stars, the next pro.
Okay. What do you think?
I love it.
So do I.
love it, and it brought me back to the days of like I love Dancing with the Stars, love to see the stars, but brought me back to like watching the dancers like compete on their own. And so much goes into it, right? To being a pro that we don't think about.
It's everything.
I watched it too, obviously.
Oh, you did?
You know, the part that was shocking to me is like we see them practice for like a day. And then it was competition. I was like, oh, they're not ready yet. And then they looked amazing.
I know, they made them look, I feel like in the editing, they made them look, I was like, did they test these?
Are they ready?
Yeah, that's the difference. They're pros, so they don't
Yeah.
need that much time, or they're almost pros, I guess.
What does it take, like in your experience, like to be, what do you need, like to choreograph, to
This is that's the thing. What you need is everything. That's the problem with being a pro is we have the 12 best up-and-comers in dance. I mean, these are Blackpool winners, which is like the biggest competition in dance. These are people who have been on the Strictly Come Dancing in the UK. These are people who have been on the Troupe Dancing with the Stars. People who have worked their entire lives to get to the pinnacle, which is Dancing with the Stars. It's the biggest job in dance. So these aren't people like us who are like trying it for the first time, let's see how we go. No, this is their life. This is their bread and butter. It's all they do. And that's what makes it so much more intense. And the thing is, you can be the best dancer in the world. It doesn't mean you're going to be the best pro. You have to be a teacher. You have to be a support system, a therapist. You have to be able to sometimes sacrifice your own idea of a dance, your own ego, whatever it is. You have to push that aside and create a story for your partner. So you have that humility. You need to have that grace under pressure. Every episode, we test a different technique, a different skill that they need.
The first one was...
It was technique.
It's a technique. Yeah,
then it's storytelling. Then we get into teaching. Then we get into like partner work, wow moments. And a pro has to be able to master every single one of them to the highest degree.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part. Is like some people specialize. Like Briar, who's in the show, She helped me on my last dance, the what's it called? The
Freestyle.
Freestyle, yeah.
Breyer worked on Dancing with the Stars?
No, like we went and she helped with the choreography.
Oh.
She is incredible at that style
Oh, it did
of
not
dance.
come across on that first episode.
Yeah,
Well, no.
In her-
So she's only been doing ballroom for 2 years. So what's the really freestyle? I'm blanking on the name.
contemporary.
Contemporary.
Yeah,
Yes.
contemporary.
In contemporary, she is incredible. She only has 2 years of ballroom, so it kind of shows in that. But they have to be good at every single technique.
I feel like you're going to be watching the next pro.
Oh, for
Dylan's
sure.
in.
For
He's
sure.
like,
Oh,
the
yeah.
first episode got
sure.
to see who's
I've already got
dirty.
front runners.
You have your favorite.
Yes, and it's interesting because like, I think for us, like we last time we caught up, we were kind of comparing like the teaching styles of like Whitney and Danny. You know what I mean? You look at each pro approaches it in a different way, but they are that same support system. They're like the first line of defense.
They're like therapists for you guys, right?
Truly. Truly.
That's what made it fun for me watching the show already is like I'm looking at someone who I would put faith in to go dance next to Danny and Whitney and Jenna. Like who's gonna go toe to toe with them and not back down? And I'm gonna feel like that's my person. Like Danny was that to me.
Yeah.
Like I knew Danny could just no matter what, she was gonna go out there and show.
Annihilate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
annihilate.
Wait, Dylan, you broke your nose.
I did.
What, during rehearsal?
It's a common
Wait,
dance
did
thing.
he break your nose or did you?
There was a collective we. We were. It was late at night, and I don't know. We were trying some weird move where she was like, I yanked her off the floor, and she jumped at the same time. And next
What
thing I
went
know,
into your nose though? A
I think
foot?
it was an elbow.
An elbow.
Yeah.
So it broke.
Yeah. And
Like I know it looks like I'm staring at your nose.
No, it's a little crooked.
Did you have to get a nose job?
So they told me, you know what it's like. Like they told me
In Hollywood, they're probably like, and then we could do.
they said there's a sweet spot after you break your nose. You have a week, like 7 days after the break is when it's malleable and you can reset it. I'm like 7 days from now is another show day. I'm not gonna re-break my nose and go through this again. So I would just let it heal. It's slightly crooked. It gives me.
Can you tell? So I can't tell. Can you tell, Robert?
Well, see, this is
Get it close. Get it close.
this was my favorite line from Dylan ever.
What?
Was this was so like Irwin coded. He's on the master interview and the producer's like, "You broke your nose. Like, how are you gonna do this?" And Dylan's like, "I broke my nose, but you don't need a nose to dance."
It's so
And I was
true.
like,
Because that's our
it.
fear. That's our fear is like, man, if you hurt your knee or something,
you're
something
out.
that takes you out, that is your worst fear.
No, you were like.
Yeah, so nose is the best thing.
Yeah, nose is the best
Yeah.
thing.
Best thing to break.
The best.
show
But
goes on.
did it hurt?
I would think
It
so.
more just hurt if you touch it again.
Yeah, if you touch it
So
again.
yeah, like I'd be laying in bed, a pillow would hit. I'd be like, oh, in the middle of the night.
Well, you guys both got extremely close with your pros, like, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Robert, what was that relationship with Whitney like?
So funny. I was just talking to her. I was on the phone with her before I came in.
Oh,
here.
yeah?
Like, oh my gosh, it's we're so funny. We're in constant contact. Whitney had never been to Australia, of course, but in the space of like 3 months, she's now been like 3 times.
way.
Wait, she's been
Oh yeah,
to visit
she's
you?
come out to Australia Zoo multiple times.
No
she's brought her
way.
whole family out. Like,
love it.
yeah. I mean, we shot the next pro just down the road from Australia Zoo. So I mean, she was over for dinner most nights. You know, she's an honorary part of the Irwin family, honestly. But
Oh, I love that.
that was honestly the highlight of the whole show. I think for me was gaining like this incredible friendship and also someone who has like absolute, complete, and utter belief in you is amazing. You show up, you have no idea what you're doing. I know for both of us, we have got not the closest thing to dance background at all. And to have someone there to go, no worries, I got your back, thick and thin, let's do it. So going into the next pro, I can't teach these dancers how to do any dance moves. I mean, that's not my thing. But I can say, listen, I've had an incredible pro teaching me. I know what it's like to be taught by the best. So I know what you guys need to be. So that gave me a good slant on what it takes to be that pro. And Whitney to me is like, you know, just the pinnacle, and she's genuinely one of my best mates. And
I love that.
Yeah,
Don't
she's-
get jelly, Dylan. You're also
Everything he said, I
Yeah,
have
you feel the same way.
Exactly,
Yeah.
But you know what? You guys are lucky because like the dudes are great too, but really it's all about the girls, you know? I'm thinking about it. It's like, yeah, we love the dude pros on Dancing with the Stars, but these girls, like I could just see how much they meant to you because they're maternal and they're helpful.
Well, and also it's so hard being a female pro too, because in traditional ballroom dance, in a very traditional dance like Argentine tango, for example, the role is it's like described as the male is being a frame for the painting, and the female role has to be, you have to be this strength for the female to really shine in a traditional hold. And so it's very hard when you are a female pro teaching the male how to lead.
Yes.
When you've only got a few weeks to learn how to lead. So they're not only doing the dance themselves and teaching someone else, but they're teaching someone else how to lead a dance that they don't even know how to do. Like it is so incredibly challenging. And I'm just so happy that finally we get a peek behind the curtain at just how hard the pros work.
Right.
This is like
they don't get enough credit, maybe, and this is like everyone can now realize like what we need from them.
It's a love letter to the pros, because Dancing with the Stars is only what it is for three things. It's the team behind the scenes that make it happen. It's the audience who come back and watch every year and create this amazing resurgence of the show. And it's the pros.
Yeah.
It's those three things. Those pros, the backbone of the show. Honestly.
Well, that's why Dancing with the Stars, the next pro, kicked off with 12 incredible dancers and one heck of a premiere. Take a look.
Welcome, everybody, to the next pro!
Just another day at the office.
Go check out where you're living.
All right, Flame, let's say, everybody sat down!
My brother is Ezra Sosa. He's a pro on the show right now.
Our first judge, Shirley Ballas! And her son.
Queen has spoken.
This guy needs no introduction. Derek Hart.
Go ladies!
This first week is about technique, the quality of movement.
Competition is stiff.
I saw the ladies. Ladies look strong.
Oh no.
But I'm a little underwhelmed. Is this it?
Don't underestimate me. I'm a force in this dance world.
Take a few more risks.
You are playing it safe.
I'm gonna give you the nickname Rolls Royce because you dance expensive.
Which male and female dancer will be leaving us tonight?
Raya and Jake.
That means for the remaining dancers, their dream to become the next pro is still alive.
Robert, is that bringing you back to when you filmed that first episode?
It was honestly, it was devastating. I mean, when you're doing the show as a contestant, you're watching your friends going home each week. It's really hard. I think it's just as hard, sometimes even harder as host, because you're delivering that news.
Right.
I mean, you're the
messenger.
You're the messenger, and when I did this show, I very much wanted to be there with them in the trenches every step of the way, on and off camera. And so to have to be the one who's just gotten to know Jake and Briar and to know them really personally, hear their story, hear the fact they've worked their entire lives to get there, it's really hard
for them.
But you got to also remember, this is such an incredible opportunity you're still entering the Dancing with the Stars universe. You're now part of that world, and you've just showed the world the fact that you're on the biggest floor, honestly, the biggest floor to spread those messages and to get that sense of passion and positivity out there. And, it's definitely not the end for them. That's for
it's
sure.
the beginning.
These are the up-and-comers.
Exposure is always a positive thing. What were some of your first impressions of these guys?
My first impression was, holy moly, we are in for a battle royale. Like,
wow.
They came out swinging. And the other thing that I figured out very quickly is you can have no preconceived notions of who you think is the underdog or the front runner. It's constantly changing. Constantly changing.
Well, for me, when I watch the competition, you do, like, almost every person thinks they can be a judge, right? But not on the technical stuff, but who you're looking at more.
Yes.
Is such a quick thing that your kind of eye decides, you know?
Absolutely.
It's huge.
Where you're like, oh, like, that's a star, you know?
But you know what's really interesting about a pro as well? You need to be able to switch it on and switch it off. When you're a pro, you need to be able to switch on that stage presence and say, look at me, I'm the front runner. You also need to know when to say, look at my partner.
I'm just
And
the support.
you could have all the stage presence in the world, and if you don't have that technique down, the judges are going to pick you apart.
Oh, yeah.
And like that was Danny's drilling to me all the time. Like we would do full technique days for the first 3 days of each week. It was like that was the most important thing to Danny and why I think she's such a good pro. So it's a weird balance between stage.
Where she's like, Dylan, you're cute, but like that doesn't matter. Get those, get that footwork.
Those
Get that
technique
footwork.
days hurt. So like that's what I'm really looking at with all these people is who has the background in technique for all these different styles of
Who are
dance.
you rooting for after the premiere?
AJ, I loved his line when he gets paired up with someone.
Yeah, what did he say?
It was like, yeah, we're about the same level. You're just a little older. And he's like, oh, okay. He's like, when I was his age, I was #1 in the world. And like, that's a good confidence and technique. Like that guy has technique. If he was #1 in the world,
Back it up.
He's gonna be a front runner for sure. So AJ's already up front for me.
They have some tough competition.
Oh, and I tell you what, Shirley pulls no punches.
Oh, I love her as a
being in a
judge.
room with her is like, you just feel smarter. You feel like you've gained something just by being in the same room. She is firm but fair, and she is a very, like everybody knows her as this tough critic, but she's one of the warmest people, one of the most incredibly, kind, poised, just talented individuals. And there's a moment in there where, I actually got to see her dance in real life. To be in a rehearsal room dancing, and it was.
Does she not dance anymore?
No, she's still all about it. She still dances,
but she's a student. Like she's a clinical about dance.
Wow.
Being in the room watching her dance, actually share. There's a little moment there where I actually, in the finale, I get up and dance.
I was wondering about that.
I wish it wasn't jive, man. I wish it was.
What is it?
It's like it's a mix. It's Latin.
Oh, wow.
It's Latin. It's like a lot of Latin style.
Wait, did you love to jive?
Oh, jive was my whole thing.
What was
He did it
your
like
thing?
4 times.
Okay, it was only 3.
Wait, what was your favorite?
Jive, I only did it once. So it's so funny. Like the hardest thing for guys who don't dance is hip action. But once you learn it, it's really fun.
No, it's not.
It's really
I love
fun.
how he brought up the hips. Like I was gonna bring up the hips.
It's super
But you're
fun.
saying hips is hardest for guys, but not for you because have you seen
I've
his hips?
I've seen.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, let's see.
At those hips.
This was still early. This was like week 3.
You could do much better than this now.
No, I could have by the end for sure.
I just never got that, like the weight transfer of getting it.
Dylan.
That was
that was Danny. Like,
Did you know that your hips could
no.
move like that?
Again, like you don't understand how little we danced before this. Like it was, I'd never moved my hips once.
And now I feel like, are you practicing? Like you don't want to lose that capability.
Have you danced since?
No, not really, and I miss it. Well, we did the tour.
We did
the tour.
tour.
Was great. Like the thing with the tour, which was so nice, was having to do it every day. I really felt like we were getting good by then.
For sure.
It was like we had that routine down, and it was so fun being on stage every day. We never got
Not
that.
the tambourines though.
Yeah, screw the tambourine.
Well,
There
I'm
was a
saying you need
section on
to-
tour with these tambourines that we had to learn, and I never got it. I was just like, nope,
You were
hips
screwing
and
it up.
tambourines, I cannot do. Anything else, I'm good.
Well, I vote for you to practice at home with your girlfriend and get in
Get
some
the
dirty
respect.
dancing
I think
because
I
you
can do
can't.
pretty
We don't know if that's like riding a bike. Like we can lose
I think
that.
it is. I think we got that.
I bet you could jive on the spot now.
Yeah,
You might have to teach me again.
100%. I'm ready to go.
And Robert, you said that the girls were kind of outshining the guys in this first episode. Did that
Absolutely.
continue throughout the season?
Not necessarily. I think in that first episode, the guys, I think, they created this sort of pressure cooker within themselves where they were all putting so much pressure on themselves. The first episode, the first show, the first time, I mean, this show is all about firsts, right? And these guys know what's at stake and they know the competition. And I think they kind of got in their own heads. I really think they got to this point where they were so focused on doing a good job and getting the technique right, they forgot to wow us. They forgot to kind of wow everyone. So Derek went in there and he lit a fire under him. He said, guys, this is the next pro. If you want a chance of making it through to the next week, you better put our jaw on the floor.
Yeah.
And they said, I mean, when Derek comes in and says that with 6 mirror balls to back that up
Derek's
in the
so
cabinet,
good.
you're like, yep, okay,
Wait,
got it.
Are we going to be surprised with any other guest judges?
Yes, you are. There's
Any
going to be some.
teases?
Well, let's just say there is a good, solid reuniting with Whitney Carson and myself.
Yeah.
We're doing much more. You know, she's not just coming in and judging. I mean, we're dancing together. It's a full kind of. As we get closer to the finale, it feels like a proper celebration of Dancing with the Stars. We have some guests that are going to be coming in. I can't say too much, but let's just say fans of Dancing with the Stars
Are going to make
them
happy.
very, very, very happy. So.
Derek was such a good person to be on the first episode too, because like from the show, like when he gives you a note, you really listen, and he's got such a good. It's a balance between like believing in you, like he really does believe in you and knows you can do it, but then he's also going to be a harsh critic. And it just comes through so authentically with Derek.
And he gets to the point very quick. Like he says like exactly.
Specificity.
Specificity, totally.
And he danced with my sister, 10 years ago. So I've known him since I was a little kid. And it was interesting, for him. He said on that first episode, he was like, oh my God, I was really worried you were going to suck at dancing, because he didn't want to have to be like, sorry, Robert, you're out of here, but he's great. He's like that kind of big brother vibe. He's
I love
amazing.
that.
Yeah.
Well, him and Julianne, brother and sister, we got Mark Ballas and his mom judging together. Their banter is so cute as mother and son.
I know what it's like to work and film with your family.
I was going to say,
I know what that's like, and it is so fun and so hilarious, and to watch that unfold with Shirley and Mark.
Does it get like more heated?
Oh my gosh, they agree on a lot of things, but they also disagree on a lot of things. And they're all valid. I mean, these are two titans of the industry, the best of the best. And of course, like, when you look at Shirley Ballas on her own, you would never argue with something she says. You look at Mark Ballas on his own, you'd never argue with what Mark says. I mean, he's the master. But when they come together, it's so funny to watch. It's a level playing field. And they're like, nope, you're wrong because of this, you're wrong because of this. But it brings this warmth, it brings a humor, and in the absolute fire of this competition that's so cutthroat, there's this sense of family and fun that everybody brings together. On the first episode, having like Mark and Derek together is really special as well. They're like brothers, and we really feel that. And I felt like I got to bring everybody into my home as well. Because
you filmed right around the corner from your zoo. Did you film at the zoo?
I did. I brought the whole crew, the whole cast.
Wait, how did you make this happen? How did you make filming of this show happen in your backyard?
I'm just that good. No. They said, we want to bring the contestants out of their element. We don't want this to be like just around the corner down at the Hollywood,
And they
dance
live in
studio.
a house.
No, we're going to out of their element, different country, different place. We're going to put them through their paces, live in a house together in a foreign
Did you sleep in the
land.
house?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Oh man, it was drama. I mean, I live in a zoo. I think that's less dramatic than that house.
You guys all need to pause here.
Yeah.
You live in the zoo.
I do. I live right in the middle of Australia Zoo, which, I mean, it's hard to even call it a zoo.
Can you describe it? Can you describe?
It's this incredible sanctuary of animals. I mean, for example, our rhinos, there's 30 acres for them to just roam on a big savanna.
I'm like having him describe the animals at the zoo. But you're like describing the zoo. I meant like you living at the zoo.
Oh my gosh.
Like where, because you're saying I live at the zoo.
No,
and
I think it's like a big plot of land.
You've been to
I think you're thinking he's in a tent next to the rhinos.
Well, I actually live.
It's like with the bear.
I'm just like one of the exhibits, one of the habitats.
Disney with the giraffes walking through the hotel.
Well, I don't know how to picture it.
Okay, so picture this, right?
Okay.
Crocodiles on one side, tigers on the other. In the morning, I wake up to the sound of the tigers roaring at about 5 a.m. Out of my window, I see the macaws fly in. I look over, there's the koalas in the tree. Like, it really is this incredible sanctuary. To bring the Dancing with the Stars and the Next Pro, all of that crew, into my home, I feel like give them a day in my own backyard to cuddle a koala. And they went into the next week and we saw this lift because they had a time to kind of reconnect. That's what nature does.
Was your mom there?
The whole family. The whole
family. The whole family was there.
Yeah. My sister, my niece, my mum, we all live right there on site, and it's incredible. You guys got to come out. It's really fun.
If I didn't hate the idea of a 27,000-hour flight, I really feel like Australia could be for me.
I reckon.
The people,
especially Brisbane, that area.
But
it's so
stunning.
Nice.
But for you, now that I think of you living in the zoo with the rhinos, then we were talking about Irwin before we started filming, right? We were talking about like, I will only go to this airline. And I'm like, that's two different worlds.
It's a different world. Trying to.
I think that's why Robert and I get along so well. Is like we went through Dancing with the Stars, which is global TV show, and it's so much stress and pressure. But then on off days, we're like rock climbing, we're in nature,
Hiking.
not talking to people, or like whatever it is, and there's a beautiful balance in that.
You're both able to maintain that even with this kind of life that's getting bigger for both of you.
I would say, for both of us, I would think that's our core.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes what I'm doing, I'm casting a net to reach a new audience with the message that is important to me. But being out in nature, being really connected to the natural world. That my job as an environmental advocate, like what we're all about, reconnecting with nature and with ourselves and with the ones we love, you know, to be able to do that and bring that kind of message of positivity and passion and all of that to a new audience who might not be thinking about that as much. That is a real privilege. And that's what Dancing with the Stars does. Doesn't matter what your thing is, whether you're an athlete, whether you're a public figure or a speaker or a politician or whatever it is, you can bring your message to America and you can affect someone on a personal level. That's what sets that show apart, really.
Well, and you both truly did. Like, you entered into everyone's heart in America. You know what I mean?
It was uncharted
you with your
waters.
hips. No, I'm just kidding. But Dylan, you were doing like producing stuff kind of before this, right?
Out in Australia
like,
for a while.
You were doing behind the camera stuff.
Yeah, so I was always behind the camera.
Yeah.
Producing Down to Earth season 1, season 2. That's when we fell in love with Australia, and Zach bought property out there. He's working on a new show.
Oh, you filmed your show with Zach in Australia.
In Australia. Yeah.
Oh.
But I loved, like, I was shy growing up, so I never wanted to be on camera. I was always like, I want to be a director, a producer. I think it was good for me because I eventually grew in confidence and was like, I want to actually do both. Why not? It's fun to be scared of doing something. But I've always looked at these shows as a producer. Like, I saw it helps me. Like, on week 1 when I went out and did Milkshake, I was like, oh, I'm actually not that good. So like, what do I do now? And I like thought of an arc. I'm like, okay, maybe I go for most improved because otherwise I'm out of here. So I'm like, I gotta work really hard to get that most improved. And like, I think like a producer a lot, and I think it helps me in shows.
So that probably also made you aware of like what we were talking about a lot today of like, the pros are doing so freaking much because you're looking at it like a producer.
Yeah.
So you're probably seeing a lot of stuff that other contestants maybe are taken for granted.
Oh, and the pro has to look. They're looking at what's our arc, what's our story. They're a public figure in their own right. I mean, the pros are celebrity figures as well. I mean, they are the height of their profession. And they also need to be there for the dancer. They need to, for the contestant. They need to choreograph 2 weeks ahead. They need to choreograph the opening numbers of the show. They need to dance in the opening numbers. You know, there's so much more than just the dances we do. Yeah. They have to do all of the other dances to make this show the spectacle that it is. You know, it's
Dylan,
amazing.
You had a connection with Breyer. You were telling us earlier.
Yeah.
What did you think about her elimination after slipping?
Yeah, I don't know if it was just the slip. Like, I think the slip is very unfortunate.
We see it here, and it starts like, the thing is when the slip is kind of the first kind of thing that happens to you, then I get that you can fall and kind of, but they say to just keep going.
Recovery is everything.
But if it happens at the beginning, it's probably like, oh no, like, I didn't even get to.
She was already getting critiqued before she danced that her toe was at the 12 instead of 5.
That she wasn't standing like a dancer.
She wasn't. Yeah. So,
and you're saying she was incredible.
Oh, yeah, contemporary.
Yeah.
Contemporary, she is like one of the best dancers I've ever seen. So it's just, for her, she's done 2 years of ballroom. She's going to keep getting better and better and better.
Oh, yeah. And also, like, the pressure of that room.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't a live show. When they step onto the floor, it's like this. It's nothing. Pin drop
Crickets.
silent. Pin drop silent. And the judge, there's Shirley staring down the footwork. Everybody's looking at you. It's not the fanfare of the audience and the ooh, ah.
I
It's
would
just,
think, you know what, that's interesting. I would think that would be more stressful, but now you're saying it like it's actually helpful when there is an audience and screaming.
It can actually help. It can help because it's almost like there's something to feed off of, and it's like you're giving someone something. You're like, and I'm gonna do this, and the audience is like, nice, cool.
Yeah.
When you've got no one to play off of,
Right.
it's intimidating.
Like maybe if the crowd was clapping for her after her slip, she would have.
It's just, you know, there's so many variables.
Yeah.
There's so many, but she is.
That's going to mimic what it feels like.
And she has a million followers, by
exactly.
the way.
You've got to be able
that
to.
way. Yeah,
Yep.
because trust me, our live shows are very scary. So if if they're messing up on that, just wait till you have the live show.
Right,
Do you
because
remember
a
that
pro.
feeling?
Oh my
remember
God.
that feeling first week?
Oh my God.
And it never got easier. Every single week, the clicks tick, tick, tick right before the music would start. Your heart is in your mouth. You're pounding. Like I was dripping sweat before I even started.
And that's why when it's so fun watching the show for me is because like I'm looking for the person that's going to be so confident in their own abilities that they can share that confidence with their partner.
Exactly.
Because we need it. Like we are scared out of our mind.
You can't have them getting
We need to
insecure.
look at our partner and then be like, you got this. Let's rock this.
Well, guys, let's talk about the most epic finale of all finales, which was your season of Dancing with the Stars, season 34.
We were hanging on by a thread.
It was
His
the
ribs were out. Like we were.
Every week we would be like,
Yeah.
how are you? And I'd be like, oh.
Wait,
and
did
Dylan
you
would be
have
like,
time
oh.
to hang out?
Barely.
During-
Little.
Okay,
I mean,
so
it's pretty.
more of the hanging out is happening after
It was
you
literally, it was literally like, so what's new? He's like, my ribs hurt. I'm like, yeah, I popped my knee yesterday. It was
Oh
just
my
like that.
God.
Oh, my nose is broken. Yeah.
What do you think made your season like pop off this way?
I think it was the demographics of people. I think we had so many different people from different walks of life, and we had every single contestant wanted to be there so bad. Everyone wanted to be there. Everyone wanted to bring their A game, and it lifted everyone else up. No one is giving it halfway. Everybody, from Whitney Levitt to Andy. I mean, everyone is giving it
That's
everything.
so true.
And you're in a room full of the most passionate people, and it just makes you passionate. You're just like, yeah. And I think the audience can feel that authentic sense of enjoyment and love for the show. Everybody wanted to be part of it.
Yeah, it's giving me chills just
I know. bringing
getting
you
back in that
there.
memory. Yeah.
You know what because when I watched my sister do it 10 years ago, she was like, I remember I was sitting in the audience and 10 years old, and I'm looking up at her doing her last dance. The winners are Bindi and Derek. She's lifted up the trophy, the confetti. I'm just standing there as this little kid with eyes bigger than my face, just like, whoa, one day. But to wait 10 years and to have that little simmering childhood dream, which that dream that is reaching this huge height that you build up in your head over years, to then do it and have it not only meet that expectation, but exceed it.
Yes.
It is unlike anything it's just like so indescribable. It's flying. You feel like you're flying.
And Robert, like, did you have the belief that you could win it? Or did you go into it being like, let me just...
I had the belief, and I was 100% confident in the fact that I would give it everything I could possibly give it. I think we would talk about this.
Yeah.
We're going to give it every ounce and do this justice. We were like, we're grateful to be here. Let's give this everything. But I didn't think I'd make the finale.
So when did it start clocking?
I thought there was a chance that I could win when Alfonso said the winner is Robert. Like, there was literally...
Really?
I
never
thought
knew.
so after that Jack.
I
Week one, I was like, oh damn.
I didn't know. My bags were packed every week. I was ready to go home every week.
What about you, Dylan? Same experience?
Yeah, my goal, like, again, I went out there, did Milkshake, and I was like, damn, this is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. But, like, when I...
A Milkshake will just forever be like...
It was so awesome. That was so bloody iconic, man.
What I told Dina is I was like, look, if I have a superpower, it's that I go all in. I was like, I will be training harder than anyone else here. And that's like from my Ironman days. It was like I was never the best at any sport, but I could try harder. I could put in more hours. So I was like, that's what I'm going to do on the show. And really, it was like I needed to make that finale. If I can make that finale, I have a shot. And that was just my main thought every single week. Was just
what week was Argentine Tango?
That was like eight or so.
No, you guys are there. You guys are there.
Dylan did a dance week 8, which was Argentine Tango. When I remember I watched that and I was like, oh, he got this. I was like, I think Dylan's probably got this whole comp. Like, I remember looking at that and just going, holy moly, it was one of the greatest dances I've seen on the show. Like, I was just like, whoa. And I think America was just like, what the heck did I just look at? Like,
I haven't even talked about this, but Danny and I, we were on a quest for a 10. We had never got a 10, and we thought we were going to get it our Jive week. And we had a great rehearsal. It was like, did you do well in the rehearsals? Like, most times we're still learning during the rehearsals. Mm-hmm. This was the Jive, nailed it. Like, it was our first time nailing the rehearsal. Danny's like, Dylan, this is gonna be our first 10 week. Went out, had that classic, just like tick, 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 and just blacked out. I missed the whole first like section of the dance. And then I could just see Danny's like face drop, like, really, Dylan? And that, like, so that, it was the next week after that was like, we finally put it together with the Argentine tango.
And, oh, wow, that gave you motivation for the next week.
Yeah, because I think it was like, we knew we had it with this Jive. It was going to be it, and it wasn't. So then we're like, we're still here. We're not home. Like, there's nothing left to lose. Let's go for it.
That's so cute.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
You guys, let's talk about this season of Dancing with the Stars that's gonna come out.
Next one.
We have some announced celebs, okay? Do you guys have any other predictions? Because the people that we know about, Sierra Miller from Summer House, Maura Higgins.
Yeah, I know.
You know her.
I'm like, I love both of them.
Guillermo.
Jimmy
Kimmel. And Jackson Olsen from the Savannah Bananas.
Jackson's gonna be so good.
Who do you guys think could be announced next?
I honestly, I have no idea.
Like an maybe we need like an actor in here, right?
Geez. Every single time I think I have an idea of who could be on this show, it changes.
What do you think about Rob Roush?
Rob is like, he's in the same position I was, where he's like, look, should I do this? Should I not? I think we're very similar in that way. And right now, I think he's very happy doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
I think he knows that more opportunities will come his way.
I mean, a shirtless overall snake. I mean, I just see it all coming to life.
Yeah, he would crush it if he does it.
I remember when
he should have just been on our season.
That would have been hilarious. We would have just been geeking out over snakes.
Totally.
We would have all just been like, oh, cool.
No, it's crazy.
That's so funny. I knew you were doing the show before you got announced.
No way.
I knew it.
How did you know?
I got announced first, and then.
Did you know him?
No,
Okay.
we never met.
No,
and I went to rehearsals, and I was like talking to Whitney. This was when everybody had to show up to rehearsals in like a full gown and everything, so that paparazzi couldn't see who you were. And I was like, I'm telling you, Dylan, I'm telling you, he's going to do it. He's going to do the show, 100%. And I remember Whitney was like, no, he's not.
Explain this to us. So you saw him in the halls?
No, I never saw him.
How did you know?
I never saw him, but I just there was a rumor. There was a rumor
there was definitely some rumors.
Oh,
and then we showed up to set one day, and there were paparazzis everywhere. And if you weren't fully buttoned up, like, I think they found my necklace on a different photo, and then it was like, oh, Dylan's on the show.
I said to Whitney, I'm like, Dylan Efron's doing it. I was like, I just had a feeling that all those rumors were true. And then I saw you rock up to rehearsals, and I look at Whitney, and I'm like, see? I'm like, I knew it.
He was excited about you.
I was excited because I obviously knew he was doing it too.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, this is great. But yeah, I think I talked to Jackson, from Savannah Bananas, and Maura as well. And, Maura's just, she's keen. She feels like, it felt very full circle going to the same event where I was announced for the season, and we were announcing her as the first contestant.
Oh yeah, I was there at the Get Real.
Get Real. And she felt like I felt that first announcement. She was excited and nervous and just wanted to learn, wanted to give it everything. Jackson the same, he asked for a lot of advice, and I always say just lean in.
Look, Jackson's, talk about leaning in. Like, Jackson goes and dances and is like not afraid to just be goofy. It's gonna do him wonders on this show.
What about Maura? Who would you pair her with? Because this is important, right? We were saying the pros.
Yeah.
They're all these things for these people, and right when they're matching you guys, do you think they're thinking of like what kind of partner does Dylan need? Yeah. Like how much goes into that?
Let's see. I know she wants Val. I don't think she's gonna get Val.
I don't know.
I think it's gonna be Alan and Sierra and Brandon.
Wait, let's go Sierra. Let's start Sierra Miller, Summer House. So we know, I don't know if you know, that would be funny if he knew the Summer House drama. You probably don't. You probably don't.
I'm very caught up.
Sure you are. You're in the world now,
love
baby. So Sierra Miller, she was on Summer House, and
I'm just living under my rock at the zoo.
She's in Love Island After Sun.
right, she's doing that now. But I'm thinking just as someone who's been kind of hurt recently and betrayed, we want someone there with her that she can trust, that she could fall back on. What do you think? Like Val? Who are we thinking for Sierra? Maxim?
God.
Alan?
Also, like someone you can trust too. Like Brandon, I love. Like Brandon is when you like. I think it was the team dance or something. Like he's just one of those guys that uplifts you. He actually helped with choreo at one point too. Like he will give you the shirt.
Oh, Mark Ballas.
Yeah, Mark would be great.
For Sierra.
Yeah, Mark would be great.
I mean, who's more like trustworthy and like safe and home?
Oh yeah.
I think Brandon and Alan are the two.
Brandon, you know,
He's like, nope, it's Brandon.
when I would show up to rehearsal sometimes with Brandon, and he would sometimes come in and I'd be really stuck on something. And this is the thing about Dancing with the Stars. A lot of the other pros, you're all rehearsing in the same space. So sometimes they'll just hop in and one pro will give another
They don't try to sabotage
contestant.
you?
No, they'll give you some advice. Everyone's helping each other out. I mean, Mark Ballas was helping me trying to figure out where my hips needed to be for the what's the Matador one? What's the Matador one? What's that one? Plaza Doble.
Yeah.
You know, so everyone's helping each other out. Brandon, we had this running joke because every time Brandon would come in, I would get so excited because he'd always lift me up and he's like,
that's it. There's
"You're doing
different
awesome, Robert."
There's different teaching styles, and Brandon's is very motivational and positive reinforcement.
And then any time I would be stuck on something, I'd say to Whitney, I want to go and talk to Brandon about it.
Oh.
And she would go, Robert, you can't just go to Grandma's house every time there's a problem. So whenever Brandon would come in, it would be like, Grandma! Because I know he's going to tell me that I'm great and give me cookies. I was like,
amazing.
That was Pasha for me. Because like I look at like obviously Danny and Whitney, we were with them 100% of every day, and they're the best teachers in the world. But sometimes you just need someone else to tell you something.
Yeah.
So Pasha would come and say the exact same thing as Danny, and I'd be like, Pasha's the best. Danny's like, what are you talking about, Dylan? You said the same thing.
Wait, so who for Mora, Dylan? Who do you think? For Mora.
Pasha's another one. Like, but Pasha is so underrated on this show. He's again classically trained. He's won competitions, and he is Buddha. He is like just a rock. Like Danielle can talk about that. Danielle Fishel, like she loved Pasha, and he's such a rock for whoever that partner is. So I could see Mora
with, and what about Guillermo?
Mora and Pasha.
Should he be with Whitney?
Yes.
Should he be with Whitney?
Guillermo and Whitney. No,
What do
I
you
think
think?
Danny.
Guillermo,
They would crush it.
They would crush that. Oh, yes. Guillermo and Danny.
Wait, so what are you thinking? Why didn't you think Guillermo for Whitney? Are you thinking Whitney for Jackson Olsen?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. This is so much
He feels like
pressure.
it's real.
I'm
He probably already knows.
Okay,
Wait. I want my final guesses. So I want Sierra with either Brandon or Alan, and I want Pasha with Mora. With Mora.
Pasha with Mora.
Yeah.
Okay, Robert, moving on.
Yes.
Everyone knows the catchphrase of any Irwin is Crikey.
Crikey. That was pretty good.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, it needs to come from the diaphragm a little
Okay.
more. Okay, we'll say it together.
Okay.
Right, ready? And you got to get a bit of an Australian accent. Crikey.
Crikey.
Okay, so we're going to do it on 3. Ready? 1,
Two.
2, 3.
Crikey.
Okay, there we go.
We nailed it.
That's better. There's a job waiting for you at Australia
I felt
Zoo.
it.
Yes. So
I need to get you some car keys, you know, that's what
car
you need.
keys with my Crikeys.
Yes, very good.
Okay. So I'll throw out a mix of topics,
Okay.
trends and takes, and you're going to tell me whether they deserve a crikey because you're on board with the idea. Like,
Okay.
that's good. Crikey is good. Or cringy because you fully pass. Okay?
Do we have to say cringy the same way?
Cringy. just find a camera and be like, cringy.
Cringy.
Okay. Robert,
Yes.
meat pies, crikey or cringy?
Oh my gosh, it's such an Australian thing. You have to say crikey, don't you? It's
but do you actually like them? Meat pies.
I have to say yes. I'm an Aussie.
Yeah. Okay, Dylan. Shark diving. Crikey or cringy?
Crikey. It's the best.
It's the best. Yeah, don't we
What's
love
your favorite species to
almost
dive
dying.
Got scalped hammers. Are pretty
hammers.
Cool. Yeah, they're very shy though.
Yeah, I've never
But
dived with hammers.
tigers are so powerful. They're
Aren't they
slow
just?
moving and they're curious.
You ever done great whites?
No.
Oh man, there's a spot in South. No, anyway, we're just gonna go off on a tangent. Anyway, we'll talk about it after.
But by the way, guys, I'm sitting here being like a swimming tiger. Like I'm so out of
Tiger shark.
Okay, tiger shark.
Tiger
Okay.
shark.
It's the best with swimming
Okay.
with sharks and just being with animals in general is the best way to learn about these species though. And it really does give you such a greater appreciation.
No, where are you guys going next? Great whites?
Yeah, let's go great whites.
I'm
I'll
so
be down
down
for that.
because in California we're afraid of great whites. Like that is like the fear. You'd see a fin in the ocean, everyone's like, "Oh, a great white."
And you're arguing we shouldn't be scared of them? Just to be clear.
Yeah.
When you dive with them, when you're
Wait,
under
did you
water
just
with
say
them,
yeah?
Yeah, look, as long as you're aware of what to do, how to behave, and stuff like that,
won't
that's what
weigh
we need
in.
to teach. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about education.
This is Dylan's
all about
hot
education.
take of the day is like, sharks, not scary.
Yeah,
not
And
dangerous.
that's the thing. The fear and the misunderstandings of sharks, crocodiles, any big predator is usually the demise of that animal. You know, when we don't care about an animal and we label it as, oh no, it's scary, we should just get rid of them. It's a dangerous way to think. Sharks are the most important animal in the ecosystem. Without them, you got no fish. You've got no biodiversity. You've got the populations of everything else will decline. And interestingly, out of every animal I've ever been underwater with, sharks are the most peaceful. I'm not saying people should just start going in and jumping in the water with sharks. If we have education on how to be safe around them, how to avoid the danger zones, but also how to build some sort of appreciation and respect for them, you've got to have that balance. It's crucial.
Isn't it so crazy you became besties
I love
with
it.
Irwin?
It's so and he's so
This
well
is like
spoken about it. It's like
meant
it's
to be
it's
for
beautiful.
It's nice. I feel like, you know, it's rare and great when you find a real ally, I think.
No, you guys are more than allies.
in the environmental space. It's fantastic.
Okay, Robert, Crikey or Cringey? Don't forget about our game.
I'm ready.
Letting pets sleep in your bed.
Oh, crikey.
Yeah.
Depends on the pet though.
I know.
Like for me, if I'm not going to let one of my tigers in the bed. That's not going to happen,
I
mate.
meant like a dog or a cat.
Okay, yeah, that's okay.
Wallaby.
Maybe not like a venomous snake or something. That's a no-go.
Oh my God, okay. Dylan, Crikey or Cringey, the Australian pronunciation of oh no.
You know I'm an American.
But when Americans
That's
do it.
cringy to me.
Yeah. But when Americans,
Oh,
no, when,
no.
you know it's like a,
Cringy.
you know it's like a trend,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, Cleo.
The Australian accent is so funny to me because it is like it's such a novelty and like
Yeah.
you hear it and it's incredible.
You want it.
But then sometimes like when I was in Australia for about 2 months and I'm listening to the daytime TV, some of the accents get a little much.
Oh, then it's the news voice.
Yeah, it's the
on
news
top
voice
of
on
the-
top of it all. It's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
fun when
yeah.
it's like slang.
Like they
fun.
can't be serious.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
kind of,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, when the
They're used to
Australian accent
slang.
is serious, it doesn't work.
Yeah, they were like talking about COVID when I was there. It's like they're still saying crikey and stuff.
It was not meant to be a serious accent. It was meant to be like, oh, hey, mate, what's going on? You know? Yeah, no, it
I
doesn't
love
work.
that. Okay, last one for you, Robert. Van life. Crikey?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
Crikey, 100%.
yeah.
I have lived that life. I have a car at home, and yeah, it's all decked out to be able to go off grid, and that's something.
Have
we
you
Did you
been?
see my Sprinter van when I
Oh,
when
yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
it's
it's
the
so
best.
awesome.
You're still doing it?
Yeah, I still have it. I don't camp as much in it anymore, but it's the easiest way to get out into nature. It's like now when I have a Toyota too, and when I'm driving that, I'm like, dang, it's like now I have to set up a tent, I have to do all this stuff. I love just going in the back seat and sleeping.
Being a DJ, red flag.
Red flag.
Red flag.
Something's happening.
Red flag.
Yeah.
Flag.
Yeah, I know. You guys
Time to
dancing
party.
with the stars. It's dancing.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know what's going on.
I want the jive.
What is this thing? How do you dance this?
Whitney and Danny, don't watch. Don't watch.
Literally stiff as can be.
Red flag.
You guys, that sound meant it's time for our red flag review. And this week's red flag goes out to the dancer Nina, who has a rocky start with her partner Benji ahead of the second challenge. This is an exclusive sneak peek from next week's episode.
I want Benji to say. Go ahead.
I think sometimes you just are not willing to listen. I mean, I was under the impression we were gonna make the piece together. You know, I thought I'd have a little bit more than just my 2 cents.
What it felt like to me was that's all that you wanted to give was those 2 cents. But again, I'm very quick. I'm very fast with it, so it's...
You know, you just be like, everything that I gave just wasn't good enough, so then it just made me really want to retract and just say, you know what, this is your thing. I just had no say in it.
Did you know about this moment, Robert?
I did. I was aware that there was a little bit of tension between them. And yeah, that's the thing, is when you're at this level of competition, collaboration is everything. As a pro, collaboration is everything. Being able to work with every different personality, every different person, any walk of life, you have to be able to find common ground with everyone. And so when I see that, that's challenging to go far and to succeed if you're not willing to see someone else's point of view, to compromise. Because when you do become a pro, all of a sudden your entire job is about telling a collective story, telling someone else's story. So if you're not willing to find that common ground, to get along, it's difficult. And, you know, it needs to feel like we got friends and family that are lifting each other up. And when you see something like that, you go, oh, guys, it's going to reflect in the dance. You know, it could reflect in the dance. The best dances are the ones where you can tell there's cohesion. You can tell it's two people that enjoy each other.
Again, I just keep going back to my experience, but like Danny is such an incredible choreographer, but there would be almost one move in every dance where I'd be like, can I do this instead? Or like, this feels awkward to me, and I would want to change it. And she would always say yes. Like, she would always be like, oh, that's a good idea, and she'd collaborate with me. So she would always make jokes that I would do some of it was my choreography. It was always because like something was too hard. I'm like, wait, if I don't do a step here, it would be easier. But like,
no, you guys got real lucky with your...
She wasn't too proud to say like, yeah, we can do that.
I love that.
That looked like there was some pride going on between two choreographers.
Robert, what else? What juicy moments can we expect from this season?
Look out!
Yeah, look out!
I'll tell you what, as we continue, just the pressure of everything reaches an all-time high, and everybody starts to realize that the interesting thing is, even though this is a competition and they're all working against each other to win, they realize about halfway through the competition, the only way to get through this is to work together. And they build, by the end of this show, they build this tight-knit family unit. They have got each other's backs so hard. Yes, there's always going to be tension, but they have each other's backs. And I think it's the same as Dancing with the Stars. The backbone of the show is passion, positivity, it's family, it's realizing the importance of overcoming your differences. And that's why I'm so excited to be part of it, you know, because we really get to see the best of humanity. We see that the only way to go forward is to work together.
And don't forget that the winner is going to be a pro.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Talk about like when a finale that is going to be important. Like that finale is going to change someone's life. They're going to be filming the show next year. Second place isn't. And so it's going to get really serious at the end.
Very serious. Stakes are high.
Yeah.
I would say to them every week, I'd say, don't forget what's at stake here. For one of you, I've been on that floor. I'm telling you, your life will be changed forever. This will be the biggest, this is the biggest thing. This is it.
Well, I can't wait to see who gets paired with the new pro. Can't wait to see who wins the show.
Who are your favorites right now?
Alan?
I think I like Alan. And Tristan. I like Alan and Tristan. I was looking at Tristan, like, I know they didn't like his technique, but he has presence. He has a lot of sweat. That's what I can't deal with any of these shows. Like, I couldn't be around that much sweat. You know?
There's a lot of that.
You sweat more than me, actually.
Oh, I sweat so much. Oh my God.
It would always make me want to train. I'm like, man, he's warmed up already. I'd be like, I need to go do some push-ups.
I'd come out of rehearsal, I'm like a shower. But no, I went over to dinner with the contestants, like towards the end of the competition, and I don't think we even filmed it. I just wanted to go over and catch up with them, and I sat them all down. The final.
You're like, here's the deodorant.
And I'm like, here's the thing, guys. There is a chance. We know one of you is going to be the next pro. There is a chance by November of this year, one of you will be lifting the mirror ball trophy.
Yeah, it's so wild.
How
It's so
crazy
wild.
is that? There is a chance.
I did like, is it Serena?
Selena.
Selena.
That mirror ball like holds so much. That's like more than money, right? Like people look at it.
You know what? It's a symbol of hard work, dedication, and it's like it doesn't belong to one person. Every time you lift that mirror ball, it's like this symbol of 3 months of the year where America all united towards something positive.
Robert,
we all
where's
decided,
yours? Where's yours?
Right next to my sister's in Australia Zoo. Right up there, right next to the crocodiles.
Oh, I love that.
It's awesome. It's fun.
Well, that's our show, guys.
Thank
this
you.
was so much fun. Thank you to Robert Irwin.
Thank you.
And to Dylan Efron. Stream the premiere of Dancing with the Stars, The Next Pro on Disney Plus and Hulu now. Get Real won't be back next week, but we'll see you in August. I'm Amanda Hirsch. Bye for now. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Get Real. We'll be back again soon with more stars and stands from the Hulu Realityverse. Watch and listen to Get Real, available with Hulu on Disney Plus and wherever you get your podcasts. In the US, you can watch Dancing with the Stars The Next Pro on ABC, Disney Plus, and Hulu, and stream previous seasons of Dancing with the Stars on Disney Plus. Everywhere else, you can watch Dancing with the Stars The Next Pro on Disney Plus with your Disney Plus subscription. Terms apply.